And how police use force remains a key issue nationally. Time and time again, cell phone video emerges of police interactions with members of the public, and at times, those videos can be controversial. Tonight, we're getting a rare look at what CBP officers and Border Patrol agents do before those situations arise.
Do me a favor, uncross your arms. Sir, stay where you're at. Do not go back to the car.
It looks like a video game, but for CBP officers and Border Patrol agents, these scenarios are treated as real life.
Sir, step back, wait your turn. Drop the knife!
News 4 was granted exclusive access into U.S. Border Patrol's Buffalo Division, where there's a 300-degree virtual simulator used to train officers on use of force decisions, accuracy, and judgment.
We can put them through almost any scenario you can think of.
680, I got shots fired.
From scenarios that result in lethal force to domestic calls, from putting agents in dangerous situations on a mountain or in a desert, they are forced to react.
We can put our agents through it and talk about articulable facts, what they see, what they don't see. They can make their mistakes here, not in the field.
There are also less lethal weapons that officers can use, such as mace and tasers. In the past 4 years, CBP says there have only been 9 use of force incidents by Customs and Border Protection in its Buffalo Division. Most of them have been assaults. One of those assaults happened nearly a year ago near Lewiston Landing. Customs and Border Protection say that they responded to a call for a woman in distress. She was in the Niagara River on a homemade raft, and officers say that they attempted to rescue her, but she pulled out 2 knives and was threatening to officers. They had to use a fishing net to knock the knives out of her hands and rescue her.
Still use of force, so it doesn't matter if it's a tool on our belt or a tool we pick up off the ground to use. It's a judgment call. They have that discretion in the field, and he made a good one. Saved her life.
CBP officials say actually training officers has been challenging because of COVID and volatility on the southern border with the continuing migrant crisis. CBP says more than 30% of agents here are being deployed to the southern border on a regular basis.
That has been a huge impact on Buffalo sector and our northern border operations. You know, our chief here has had to kind of adjust our operations, and the stations themselves have had to kind of look at, you know, what they're doing individually as a station and what is the threat, you know, in their area of responsibility.
Now, that virtual simulator is not cheap. CBP says that they run about $250,000 each. The new type of training that CBP could do in the future are virtual reality goggles, which provide more flexibility on where they can be used. Jeff Preval, News 4.